The first and most important relationship you'll ever have throughout life is your relationship with yourself. How you feel about and care for your own mind, body, and spirit sets the stage for all relationships outside yourself, with your partner, family, friends, and co-workers. Signs you're ready for a new relationship. It's time to help a lover out. Kindly subscribe to this channel for more content. Are you ready for a new relationship? While entering into a brand new relationship can be exciting, thrilling, and full of promise and hope, it can also cause a bit of stress and anxiety. Is this person really right for you? Will your relationship last? Fortunately, there are 6 key signs that can help let you know if you're fully ready to move on and start a new relationship. You're over your ex. One of the clear signs that you're ready to start a new relationship is that you've completely moved on from your past relationship. No one is ready to successfully date again unless they have sufficiently healed from their prior heartbreak, says clinical psychologist Randy Gunther. If you're still constantly thinking about your ex, pining after them, and are always comparing your new partner to this person, then you're not truly ready to start a new relationship. However, if your focus and energy are dedicated to this new person and your ex is barely a thought in your mind, then you're probably ready to start something new. Don't rush the process of getting over your ex. According to Gunther, lost relationships must be grieved, so give yourself adequate time to heal before moving on. You're open with your partner. It's important that you and this person can speak openly and honestly with one another. If you're hiding things about yourself, don't truly communicate with one another, and aren't willing to be vulnerable, then you're not ready to start a new relationship, as you're already setting yourself up for failure. But if you're truly able to be forthright and honest with your new partner, your relationship with them will likely flourish as a result. You trust your partner. Trust is at the heart of any happy and healthy relationship. If you have doubts about this person, they don't seem to keep their word, or this person has already betrayed your trust, you owe it to yourself to look to start a new relationship with someone else. You're ready to take a risk. Relationships involve risk-taking, and you have to face the fact that you may end up getting hurt. There are no guarantees when it comes to relationships, and you have to be okay with knowing that your new relationship may end in a breakup down the road. You truly want to be in a relationship. If you're starting a new relationship because you're feeling pressured, you simply don't want to be alone, or you feel as though the clock is ticking to find someone, this new relationship could be unfulfilling and unhappy. Choosing to settle rather than waiting to find someone who truly meets and surpasses your needs is only going to end up hurting you down the road. Finding the right person can take time and patience, but it's in your best interest to find someone you truly connect with and want as a partner. You know in your gut that you're ready when you're ready to start a new relationship. You know in your gut and in your heart that this is the correct move for you. When you enter a relationship for the right reasons, such as deeply caring for a person and truly wanting to be in a relationship with them, this can help set you up for relationship success. When you sense it within yourself and trust your natural instinct that you're ready to take this step, your new relationship has a better chance of working out for good in every way. You attract a like-minded partner. When you're in the energy of self-love and acceptance, it's easy to magnetically attract a like-minded partner who not only loves himself, herself, but is available, interested, and ready for healthy, happy, whole love. You complete yourself. You know you're ready for a relationship when you don't need a relationship to feel happy and worthy, when you want a relationship to share your love rather than to get love, and when loving yourself and sharing your love is more important to you than having control over getting love. When you want a relationship to deepen your growth rather than to fill your emptiness, you're ready. You won't settle for conditional love. Men and women are ready for love when they realize they deserve to receive unconditional love from a partner. You realize there's nothing wrong with you. The only person who can complete you is you. The way to do that is to realize that there is nothing wrong with you. You're not broken, you don't need to be fixed. The truth of love is found in self-acceptance, and in shining the light of love on those dark places inside of us. You don't seek constant distraction. You're not afraid to be alone, and in silence, even. You like spending time alone and don't need the television to be on or the phone to be glued to your head. You can be with just yourself. You're not waiting for someone else to save you. One is ready to manifest healthy, lasting love when they truly abandon the wish that another can save or heal them. Self-acceptance and self-love are markers that one is fully ready for intimacy. This state of being allows one to be open to both giving and receiving love in a pure, authentic way, unburdened by notions of healing wounds from the past. You honor your bigger self. When you understand who you are, as a human, in relation to God or your spirituality, and when you're able to consider the other, without compromising or obsessing about me, you're setting yourself up to live a healthy, beautiful relationship. You've tossed your list. People are ready for love when they don't have a rigid set of expectations, and a laundry list of must-haves and deal breakers. They simply want to find someone wonderful to love and share their life with. You're okay being single. If you can say, I am okay without a relationship, then you're ready for one. You're okay being single, not in a resigned or defeated way. It's more about one have a deep knowing of who you are, your purpose, and that while you desire love, you won't allow yourself to be miserable while you're single. You've called off the search. The old adage is true, the person who is most ready for love is she who has stopped actively pursuing it. Instead, she has been concentrating on developing her own skills, passions, and happiness. A confident, grounded, and interesting person is extremely appealing. You want a relationship, but don't need one. Someone is ready for love when they want it but don't need it. That's the absolute best place to be, wanting a relationship, believing it would be great, but not needing it for your happiness. Being truly happy without it is often the fastest way to bring it about. You smile a lot. Notice the next time you see your reflection. No matter what you might be wearing or if it's a good hair day or not, is the reflection you catch a glimpse of is one that makes you smile. When you catch yourself smiling more than making comments, excuses, or judgment, then you know you accept yourself unconditionally and are ready to do the same for another, too. You own your energy. You know that you're a vibrational match for your real deal beloved when you move through your day with access to your own energy, whether or not you have a partner. You're sourcing it from within. Yes, they will be irresistibly attracted to your beauty, fragrance, and nectar, but you're the magnificent blossom. You're over your last relationship. Look for signs that anger and resentment are gone, and that they have forgiven not only your ex, but yourself. To be angry at yourself is a clear sign that you're not ready to move forward. If you cannot accept where you are and who you are right now, then it's time to make a change. You will know that you're ready to go out there and date again when you have given up your story, can think about your ex with neutrality, compassion, and understanding, and find yourself thinking, I'm ready to move on with my life. You're willing to take a risk. She knows that the relationship will grow and evolve to something wonderful. Or it won't. Either way, this person understands she will be better for it since the love and support she has for herself will always be there. One quality I work hard to promote is empathy. You're self-confident. Self-confidence is the key to knowing that you're ready for love. It's also the most powerful aphrodisiac. When you take pride in yourself and are clear about your own worth, that is when you'll be able to attract someone who honors you and himself in a healthy relationship. You feel whole. If you're looking for your partner to fill an emptiness within yourself, you will always remain unsatisfied. True love is all about accepting both your partner and yourself wholeheartedly. Dating is about finding your complementary match, not your other half. You're open-minded. You know you're ready when you can go off your dating script and discovering a romantic interest as though you were visiting an exotic country for the first time. Throw away your checklist, let yourself be in the moment, and open up to the joys and challenges a relationship brings. You're not afraid of vulnerability. One sign that proves you're ready for love is when you show courage. When you're open to taking emotional risk, including accepting personal responsibility, love is in your future. You build memories, not walls. Someone is ready for love when they incorporate their match into their life after a few dates, rather than compartmentalizing dating activities. Building memories, not walls, shows long-term potential. You're not a puppet. Another sign a person is ready for a healthy relationship is when he or she takes a stand for what she wants in a relationship, without being attached to the other person's response. You're open and honest about what you want from a potential relationship. You accept change and are ready to grow. You're ready for love when you accept yourself for who you are, right now, today, but are still committed to exploring the yet undiscovered growth of yourself, individually and in a relationship. You know your turn-ons. When you know what turns you on, what brings you pleasure, and you aren't afraid to go after it, it's a good sign you're ready to share love with someone else. The key to this is honoring that you're deserving of pleasure, whether you're with someone or not, and recognizing that all types of sensual pleasure, the foods you eat, the smells around you, a cool shower on a hot day, keep you vibrant and alive. You've stopped questioning things. To all the boys I've loved before, not questioning a relationship is a great step. Netflix. If you've ever been hurt in a relationship, chances are you've started to question and compare those that you're dating. Though that's not a good thing to do in any instance, Fisher said that once you've let go of the need to do that, you're moving more towards settling down. If you realize you've had enough with the comparing each person to another, you could be ready, she said. You've also stopped asking your friend's opinion on each of those you decide to start dating. Your rigorous checklist no longer exists. Couple holding hands jeans denim relationship. Suddenly, how you feel is important, not your checklist. Almost everyone has had some sort of checklist when it comes to their ideal partner. The moment you realize that those checklists won't give you the perfect person, however, you've opened yourself up to a relationship. When you start to realize that no one, and I mean no one, is going to be exactly who you thought you were going to be with, that's a sign. From their height and weight down to their job, you've stopped making assumptions on what they should be. You're happy with where you are in life. True happiness comes from yourself, and according to Fisher, when you've found that, you're ready to be with someone else. This may be the most obvious, yet people really need to look deep for this one, she said. You're in a place where you feel good about who you are and where you're going and are comfortable with saying, I am ready for my next chapter. This is for all chapters in your life. You've learned how to compromise. Especially if it's one of the things you've built your relationship on. Being open to sharing your life with someone means that things are not always going to go your way, she said. You have to learn how to meet someone halfway in order to move forward in the relationship. Maybe it's taking turns doing an unpleasant task, or maybe it's your decision next time on where you go for dinner. Compromising means you value the other person's thoughts and feelings enough to make the relationship work so you both win. Independence isn't foreign to you. Whether you've been in a long-term relationship in the past or are interested in pursuing one, being with someone that is completely dependent on you can be unhealthy. If you've learned to be independent, however, and are interested in someone that is as well, a relationship is soon to follow. Joining someone in a relationship does not mean that they complete you. It means that you are willing to share your full life with them. You can learn from one another and inspire each other to be the best version, but you are complete on your own. You've sorted out your own issues. Questions everyone has about their relationship. You're content with yourself. NBC. Whether your insecurities came from relationships that have hurt you in the past or things that you haven't dealt with from your younger days, that you're ready to be with someone wholeheartedly. You are at peace with other past relationships, dealt with any tension between family or friends, and you have worked on any addictions, she told Insider. This makes you available for a relationship. The work you have done is with yourself and are not looking for the new relationship to act. You've learned how to be an effective communicator. Couple relationship communicating is important. Learning how to effectively communicate with someone may be a task. But, once you've discovered the best way to do that, being in a relationship won't be as difficult as you thought. You know how and when it is appropriate to express your thoughts. When something bothers you, you address it or in a clear manner rather than taking a passive-aggressive road. You can listen as well as express yourself. Everyone communicates differently, so it's important to figure out your style and how it can be used constructively. You've gotten over UX. Gossip Girl. You can't be in a happy relationship with someone if you still aren't over your last one. And thriving relationship with someone new is the fact that they're still hung up on their previous unhealthy relationship. Once you've fully gotten over your ex, you're emotionally ready for something new. Sure, they may pop into your life from time to time, but you're not comparing everyone to them, she told Insider. You're also not stalking them on social media or wondering what you can do to get them back. You may be alone at times, but you are not lonely. Walking alone in rain. Being lonely might make you get into a bad relationship. Being lonely and alone are two different things. And D'Alto said that once you can differentiate between spending time by yourself and feeling completely by yourself, that may be the key to walking into your next relationship. Get into a relationship for the right reason, not to fill an empty space, D'Alto said. A relationship entered into purely based on loneliness isn't likely to be healthy or sustainable. You've learned to love yourself more than anyone. New girl. You have to love yourself first. Fox. Choosing to love yourself most is the first step to getting yourself ready for a new relationship, and though it may be a process, you'll learn so much about yourself while learning to do so. We are all a work in progress, but a relationship is made of two wholes, not halves, said D'Alto. Date yourself first. Love yourself first. Then get into a relationship. Once doesn't sound appealing anymore. Like a way to find the perfect relationship, but relationship expert that doing this can prevent you from getting yourself emotionally ready for a healthy relationship. If you're going to sail the seas of love, it's best to choose one boat to captain, she said. You want to share your love and positivity with someone else. Or even afraid to love someone else, wanting to be in a relationship probably isn't something that sits at the front of your mind. If you've gotten past that, however, then this is a major sign that you're emotionally ready to be with someone else. In any relationship, you give what you give, Sassoon said. There's nothing better than two healthy people that are secure in themselves and are ready to create something beautiful. Embracing yourself inside and out is a sign you're ready to fully embrace another. Kindly subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button for more videos.